How y'all doing? This is Country Boy 360 coming at you. This video is actually a cut down version of one I did in 2023. This is now February 2025. So the reason I'm doing a cut down is a lot of people I know right now are trying to uh, research charters and stuff for the upcoming fishing season. And I wanted to put this out there because Jamie and Scott are great charter to go out on. So they have a bunch of different stuff going on. So they do, I believe they actually do tours around the San Juans. They also do salmon charters, Lingcod charters, halibut charters. Uh, they go out and volunteer with disabled veterans. They take them out and do trips with those that are put on by organizations. They volunteer their time for that, which is a great thing to do. So, what they do on they did last year, and I believe they did the year before, so I'm assuming that they'll do it again. Is they have classes, and they'll have a salmon class, a halibut class, and I'm guessing a lingcod. I'm not sure about the lingcod because I haven't been. I went to the salmon class, and what it is, you have a day of classroom, and then you have a day out on the water fishing with them. So they sit down in the classroom with you, and they go over everything and teach you how to fish for them, so you can go out and do it on your own. And then they take you out on a boat and they show you how to do it. So a couple of years ago, I went to the class, which was in Anacortes, and we sat in the classroom one day, and they went over everything from reading graphs to setting up your line to running down riggers and everything. And they have people come in and teach the stuff that they're subject matter experts on, I guess you could say. And then the next day you go out and you put it all to work. So you go out there and you fish for salmon. So we went out and it was 2023, and we caught a billion pinks, of course. We caught some coho, and we actually caught a few kings. Now at this time, the kings we couldn't keep, but it was still fun to catch them, and we caught some pretty good sized ones. Now on this trip, I didn't go do the halibut course, but I went and contacted them and said, hey, whenever you have somebody going out that don't have a partner, or you got an empty spot or something, let me know, and I'll hop on the boat and go out on the charter. Because halibut fishing, I have a boat, but to get to where I am, to get where the halibut, sometimes it's not the safest thing in the world to do. I'd have to have an absolutely perfect weather day, and in a 16-foot boat going that far is just a little risky. So I went out with them this day, and uh, the first little clip was us catching a dogfish. We caught a lot of dogfish, but anybody who's been halibut fishing knows that you're going to catch a lot of dogfish when you're halibut fishing. And then we just stayed there. I'm not going to give any locations or anything like that because it's not my place to. If it was my fishing spot, I would be more than happy to uh, tell you anything you want to know. But this is not my spot, so it's not my place to say. But after a little while out there, it was, I think I heard Scott say in the video, it was 10 o'clock in the morning. The rod went down on my side, and we hooked into the first halibut of the day. Now these halibut we caught, they're not big old monsters, but they were still 30 plus inches long, and a 30 plus inch long halibut, it gives you quite a bit of meat on there. Because we love fish tacos, and the halibut that we got, we shared with friends and had more than a couple meals. So anyway, it was about 10 o'clock in the morning, the pole goes down, and we get in the first halibut, and then we actually, oh man, what's that called with a gun? I came harpooned. We actually harpooned it. Uh, I wanted to see how it worked. I've never harpooned anything before, so I actually asked Scott if he would harpoon it, even though we could have just pulled it in with a gaff. But that's the type of people Scott and Jamie are like. They love to teach us. Like they love to put you on the fish. They love to catch the fish, but they also love to teach. Like that's just like it's in their DNA. Like that's their favorite thing to do. And so so I harpooned that one so I could see how it works, just in case I ever go out by myself. That way I'll know, have an idea of what is going on. So we get it in. I don't remember if we measured mine or not, but it was just a little bit smaller than the second one. The one that you're seeing caught right now is just a little bit smaller than this one. They were very similar in size. So I catch mine, get it in, and it wasn't less than a half hour later, and we get the second one on. And a lot of times halibut they kind of swim in school, so usually if there's one around, there's a second one nearby. It does take a little bit of time because you have dogfish still in your bait. And I didn't catch it on video, and I'm not sure why, but we caught some little weird things too, just like little sea creatures and stuff. Like I wish I would have paid attention on my camera so I could have put that stuff in the video, because it was kind of cool to see and catch some of those weird things. But right here, this is where Scott and Jamie's measuring the second one, and there's a chart that they have on the boat. You measure it, and it gives you a guesstimate of like how much they weigh. Here in a second, so you can have one halibut per person on the boat. So we were allowed to catch 4 that day. And we had 2 in the boat. Right here, the rod starts to get hit again. And, at the time, we didn't know if it was a halibut or a dogfish, but we were pretty sure it was a halibut. Now, we do get this one in. It's a small one, and we could have kept it, but here in Washington State, I think you're allowed to catch so many salmon per person per season. Now, there's a few days after this uh, fishing trip we're on right now. There is a tournament, a halibut tournament. Can't remember what it's called. They'll call it a tournament. A derby. That's it. It's a halibut derby coming up. Now, Scott and Jamie's going to be fishing this derby, and me and the girl I was with, we didn't want to take away from Jamie and Scott's ability to fish in that tournament, because we both were happy with just having one fish. Like uh, they offered to let us keep it, but we both was like, hey, it's little, let's let it go, because we don't want to mess with their derby stuff. So that's pretty much how it went. It was a beautiful day out there. Scott and Jamie, they're very knowledgeable. They love to teach you. They're gonna put you on some fish. They have a nice boat, has all the amenities that you need if you're out there fishing and you're out there for a while, because everybody knows fishing sometimes you just don't catch something right away. Sometimes it takes a little while. Their boat has all the amenities if you're out there. If you need to go to the restroom, they have it. If you need to go sit at a table, they have it. They even got running water in it. So if you need to wash your hands and clean up and all that stuff, they have it. So I highly recommend to go out with them. You can take their classes if you're interested. If you're in the Washington area, they do the classes in that Cordis. If you just want to pay for a charter because you're coming from out of state, it's well worth your money. And when you get done, they're going to clean up the fish and everything, and you can take them back to your house and you can eat them right away. It's just nice. It's good. They're great people, and everything is very well put together. Everything's clean and it's nice and awesome. So hey, if you want to check them out. Their links are on the first few pictures of this. And they're on Facebook and stuff. So thank you, and thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day, and be safe.